Difference in Jesus Christ. In today's gospel, Jesus is telling two parables in order to tell the people that if a sinner is ready to repent and come to God, the Lord is ready to welcome him. And this was an offense for the scribes and the Pharisees because Jesus was associating with the men and women whom the Orthodox Jews consider are labeled as sinners. He was accompanying them, which was an offense to the Pharisees and the scribes. He was telling the first parable, which is about lost sheep. The shepherd goes in search of finding the lost sheep. In those times, there will be 2 to 3 shepherds to take care of the sheep because the flock that they have would be communal flock, which means that does not belong to one individual. It belongs to different people, and they take care of the sheep. They go and graze the sheep in the hillside. If a sheep goes astray, and it will be a difficult task, it will be very risky for a shepherd to go and find it, but he is smart enough to find the sheep or track the sheep going behind and seeing the footprints of the sheep, and he goes miles across the miles in the hills and he finds the sheep. Then he has to make sure that whether the sheep is killed or it is alive. And the other shepherd who came with him, they will go to the villages once the work is completed. Once they finish grazing the sheep, they go to the village and then they tell the people that one shepherd has gone to find a sheep that has gone astray. Then the shepherd who went to find that particular sheep, he has to bring the fleece, which means the wool of a sheep, if the sheep is dead, because that will be guaranteeing him that the sheep is dead. If the sheep is alive, he has to bring the sheep, and the whole village will rejoice looking at that the sheep is alive and it is saved. So the same feeling when a sinner is ready to repent and come to God, so there will be a great joy in heaven over a repentant sinner. And for Pharisees, they consider that there will be a great joy in heaven if a sinner is destroyed before God. So they think like that, but the teaching of Jesus is different than what they were thinking. And Jesus says, so the sinner is repented, the Lord is ready to welcome. So this is the first parable that Jesus said that is very important. And the parable followed by that parable is this. A woman loses a coin and then goes in search of that coin. In Palestinian peasant's house, it was not difficult to lose a coin because their house is very small and it is very dark, and they will have a small lamp that is lit in a circular window, small window in those time, and it will have only 8 inches of 8 inches. It's 8 inches of its surrounding. The light will be there. So after that there will not be light. So it will be dark, and also their floor will be made of beaten earth, and it will be covered with dried reeds and rushes. So dried reeds, which means like a long grass, which is dried one, so they put it on the floor. So to find or look for a coin, it will be a long search to find that particular coin which the woman has lost in it. So it will be like, a man is searching for a needle in a haystack. Haystack means a bundle of hay, and there is a bundle of hay. If some pin is fell down or fallen down there, if someone is searching for that particular pin in that haystack, so it will be difficult for a person to find it. So similarly, the coin cannot be found in the house of a peasant. So it is very dark, and the place is full of dried reeds, and very difficult to find out. But the woman, what she does was, she will sweep away the floor and make sure that if she gets the coin glint, or she gets the or she hears a sound of tickle as a coin is moved, she if she, that's a kind of hope she was having, and there are two reasons why a woman will be searching for the coin which she lost, because that coin can help her to buy food. They are, normal people. They will have some amount to buy food to run their family. If the coin is not found, so they may go hungry on that day. So it will be a one day's wage. It will be equal to that. And secondly, those time, if a married woman, she has the mark of wearing headdress, so that will be covered with 10 silver coins, which is linked together by a silver chain. So if she loses one of that coin, it will be similar to losing her wedding ring. So she will be searching that particular coin. It is very sentimental. She cannot lose that coin. She'll be searching for it, and once she finds it, she will be very happy, and she will celebrate that happiness with her relatives. And this is what Jesus was telling them, teaching them, and through these parables, that if a person is ready to repent from his sins and come to God, the Lord is ready to welcome that person. He will not deny. And when we look into our lives, so are we ready to forgive others? If someone has committed a sin against us, are we ready to forgive that person? If the person is coming to us feeling sorry for the mistake that he had done against you, are you ready to forgive that person and accept that person? This is what we need to reflect, my dear friends. Let us practice. If someone is ready to come to you and ask sorry and repent with you and reconcile with you, ready to accept that person, whatever maybe, you may have that hurt feeling inside of you, but the person is ready to come. So God also does the same. When the person is ready to come to Him, He is ready to welcome that person. So similarly, we also need to do the same in our lives. If someone is coming to us and feeling sorry for the trespass that he has committed against us, so let us forgive that person, reconcile with that person, and renew our relationship with that person. Thank you.